See, today I had an awesome video planned out for you. It was going to have drama, suspense, action, all the thrills and frills that you could possibly want. And it was all due to this right here. The Vivitar 785 HD action camera. See, I was going to do a review on this one, but it wasn't like a normal review because this, it's a Vivitar. It's, the camera you give to someone you don't like. It's something you give your kids on Christmas to discourage them from actually wanting to look at cameras ever again in their lives. This is something you just don't. In fact, if I ever hear of you giving something like this out to someone, I will not call you my friend. We will no longer ever communicate. Because see, I was going to do a tough test on this. See, I wasn't going to do reviews and pictures. In fact, I was getting some pictures for you. And that's where the problems lie. Because I wanted to do an action thing of this. I wanted to put it in the case and go run it over, burn it in some lava, and just do a torture test on this thing to see how far it would go. But when I was getting some test shots for it, this happened. That right there. This didn't even make it a full day of me using it on the job. One little crack and it just poofed. So we can't do it. And I'm utterly disappointed. But I've got other things in plan, something I just want to talk to you about for a little bit today. So let's get into it. As I said in the intro of this, I was gonna do a torture test on this action camera right here, but as I showed you, well, it didn't go very well. In fact, this was just in my pocket and I hit something, just tapped it, and it got that right there. I've been carrying around my cell phone for the longest time and, nothing. I got one crack, had to replace the screen, but nothing. And I was gonna do some videos as well, but it didn't happen. I did, however, manage to get a couple shots off it with this right here, but so here they are, just to kind of show you the photo quality of this camera. Again, it's as old as it is, 5 megapixels. It's not that great. So it is what it is. Maybe in the future we will we'll get another Vivitar and we'll actually do a full-on torture test, because I would like to see how much torture it could take, and I think it'd be fun just to burn and run something over. So please stay tuned for that. Now, before I go into what this video is about, because it's probably going to be a short one, I do want to say thank you to everybody that has been watching my videos, because I know my views have been going up, and I know I've got a lot of work to do, but the fact that you stick around for any length of time to pay attention to anything I have to say really, truly means a lot. And if you guys would mention in the comments like where I could tweak myself, I would be grateful, because I do want to work on this a little bit more, because I would like to do this more, but being I'm not getting paid for it, I've got to work around my constraints, shall we say. But now, on to the video. So, last week or something, I was watching a video from a YouTuber that does camera reviews, and he said some things that really reminded me something of this photographer that I read after, named Lee Frost, who stated that one of the best photos he ever saw was with a with one 110 camera. Those little tiny point and shoot cameras that every kid used to have. Well, he said that was one of the best photos he ever saw, was a photo from one of those cameras. Because in his own words, he said something to the effect of, you can have all the best camera equipment in the world, but if you don't have an eye for it, it doesn't matter. So that spawned this video right here. Because I will review a lot of cameras, and there are going to be some like the Nikon that I just don't like. But that doesn't mean that you may not like it. Because again, it doesn't matter the equipment that you have. Do you have the eyes for what you are seeing to translate to us? Because like I said in that Nikon video, I've got friends that have Nikons and they take wonderful photos. I may not like the Nikon camera, but they really shine with the craftsmanship that they do. In fact, the profile picture you have, or that's up on my profile now of me in drag, That was taken with my friend's Nikon, my friend Sherry Nettles, because we were doing kind of like a little protest against something that happened in her life. In fact, here are a couple more shots from that shoot. So just take it in there, take it in there. But overall, I just want to come on here and say, it's like, as I always say at the end of my videos, my catchphrase is, get a camera and show the world how you see it. And I hold true to that. Because if you are someone who truly loves photography, loves cameras, then it doesn't matter what camera you use. In fact, I would like to hear what kind of cameras you have, even if it's a Vivitar that I make fun of, if it's your cell phone, you know, a Sony, Nikon, Casio. Look at like this little Casio right here. I'll be doing a good review on this one later. It doesn't matter. It matters what you see, because all cameras catch that image, and they blow my mind. These little boxes blow my mind for the fact that they capture that moment in time that you saw, so you could share it with us. You don't have to describe anything to us. You don't have to tell us anything. You can just show us. Because as they say, a picture's worth 1,000 words. They record those memories, those times that with loved ones, those moments of action, the war photos. In fact, I wanted to be a war journalist at one time, and I never got there. But the beauty in people's faces, regardless of how bad the situation is to how beautiful the situation is. Beauty is in the eye of the beer holder, as they say. So that's what I just want to take the time to say, guys. Please get a camera, show the world, tag me in photos, because I would like to see what you guys do. And soon I'll be doing a review on this one. I've got a great Sony coming up. I've got some great reviews coming up. I just didn't want to leave you hanging, so I just created this video. And again, next month I'm going to be getting this and a couple other cheaper cameras and doing some reviews on that. And we're going to do a torture test. We are going to abuse this thing. And if you're watching this video and you made it this far, get in the comments and tell me what you want to see me do to this. And if it's feasible, we will do it. You tell me what you want done, and we are destroying this Vivitar or another Vivitar. So stay tuned for that. So again, guys, get a camera and go show the world how you see it. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.